Good morning. Good morning. I know nobody's here, but I like talking to myself. Oh, actually, we do have one person here. Or maybe it's just my imagination. Oh, who knows, man? So, we got some exciting stuff today. I'm really happy to share with everyone. I'm going to post this in a few chats, just see if anybody wants to join us. Oh, man, we got a few people here. Good morning, guys. How are you doing today? I've been doing some really interesting product research lately, and I'm really stoked to show you guys this new one. Hopefully, you guys like it as much as I have. A lot of us use AliExpress for doing product research, but I was recently messing around on some alternative sites, and I came across this site called TEMU. I don't know if you guys have ever checked out TEMU before. But check it out. It's kind of like AliExpress, but it's a little more refined, in my opinion. They do like 2 week shipping on here, and it's just kind of like a unique um, website I haven't seen before because there's just a lot of products. My wife actually was the one that turned me onto it because she started ordering stuff on here, and she's like, "Oh, check these guys out. They're gonna be competing with Amazon, I think, because their app was in like the top apps on the like Apple Store like top list, like when you go to check out apps and whatnot." And I was like, "No way!" Yeah, but anyhow, I gave it a look over and got some really cool ideas now that I've been checking out what type of products they sell. I mean, it's like all like this AliExpress type products, which are very good for drop shipping. But let me show you. I was digging in here looking at bestsellers, and this kind of blew my mind. Because you could organize by sales on AliExpress, but Temu is just like on another level, in my opinion. So like here, this is kind of like overall like their best products, right? But here we can sort within like last 7 days, which this is cool because like if you're trying to find like trending products, it's really helpful. However, like this is just like scratching the surface, guys. If we dive deeper into this, you're gonna see just how amazing this is for product research. And if you use the rabbit hole method, like we've discussed in like previous videos, you could literally like grab one of these and like just start finding sites to track on Shop Hunter. Um, but like, look at this too. Like, a lot of these are like winning products that you've probably seen before advertised on different places. But the power in it is really like going down through the categories. Like, look at this shower mat. Like, I've seen this before. Like, let me show you guys. Okay, like, seeing that shower mat sold 66,000 times, it has 2,000 reviews. Like, this catches my attention, right? So, there's this company called Sutera. Boom. Look, here they are. I just want to show you an example. Okay. Just why it's powerful to look at these top products. So, oh, what's this? Oh, you guys may not know this, but Shop Hunter, we've updated our user interface. We're making a lot of new updates to it, so stay tuned. Any feedback, of course, is appreciated. But check it out. It looks different. Not using a different tool, guys. But we're going to add Sleep Terra. Now, look at the number that these guys are doing. Like over $100,000 days. This is insane. And we got this idea from Temu just by looking at like their top sellers here. Here's the bath mat. Okay. Within the last 7 days, it sold 66,000 times, possibly. I'm not sure if this is like overall or just the last 7 days, but let's see if we do 30 and it changes. Yeah, so this is like overall, guys. Just keep that in mind. Like looking at Sutera, like people are just buying up these bath mats like insane. If we click on explore products here and we organize by revenue, we can see that Sutera has sold, oh my, yeah, $481,000 of bath mats in the last 30 days. And they're also selling this aromatherapy pillow too, which is something I've never seen before. Let's take a little look. This looks kind of like the pillow company called Purple, if you guys haven't seen this before. And yeah, the vegetable chopper you guys saw on Temu, yeah, a lot of people tried that. Some people were really successful with it. The one I heard that worked like really well on this type of product, by the way, was a salad chopper that made it easier for people to chop salads. I don't know if you've seen it. It's an old drop shipping product. But anyhow, just goes to show like Sutera, bath mats, killing it. We just got this idea up here, but like I said, the power in this is like really going down deeper into the categories. So if we, like, for example, go into like home and kitchen, let's see, or beauty and health, here you're just going to look at these products that are selling a lot for different ideas. Like, see, what are some of these? Oh yeah, like everyone's seen this. Okay, like the eyebrow stamps. That was a winning product at one point. I bet you it's still selling. Let me show you. So all you got to do is like Google it. Okay, look, here's Mad Love. These were the guys that were doing like really big numbers, by the way. But how much of a winning product was this? I bet you're wondering, right? So let's go to my shops. Let's add it, track it, bag it, cash to check, and let's see. Oh wow, I mean, these guys are still doing like over 10K a day. It's not bad for some eyebrow stamps. And these guys are probably doing like pretty good margins because, let's see, they're doing like a bundle kit, so they're getting their average order value up on here. But if you go to Alibaba, for example, and look up eyebrow stamp kit, just to give you an idea, like the margins on this, like this looks very similar to what they're selling. 89 cents, guys. 89 cents for this stamping kit. If you, you know, your eyebrows are starting to fade, and they're selling it for $39. That's like huge margins there. Just to give you an example, and we got that off of Temu, you know, just looking at the categories. If you look at last 30, you could play around with these filters to get like ideas for different things. But, you know, just goes to show like it's really, really easy to get ideas from Temu because they're already showing you what the best sellers are on here. So all you got to do is Google it, check out these sites that are making money because they're advertising. Obviously, they wouldn't be advertising if they're not making money. Track them in Shop Hunter and just validate and make sure it's doing well, and check out their top products. Like, let's see. Okay, these guys are resellers. Okay, let's look at some of these other stamp products just to get an idea. True Hair. It's like, oh, it's not shop. Oh, I'm maxing out my stores. Let me delete some of these. So the way to delete stuff in Shop Hunter is I just go to like stores that are making like 0 sales, and I'll just go in here and untrack. We don't want that store. They're not making any money. And let's remove this one. We'll remove some more too later, but I really just want to track this one store, so let's add it. Truehair.com. Yeah, so no one's tracking this one, but we can see on the timeline like they've made sales pretty recently, so this will be worth tracking. When you load a store and you see like recent sales within the last hour, that's definitely a good sign, guys. But let's see what else we can find on Temu, because this is what it's about. It's just about finding new ways to do product research that we didn't know about before, just to think different than everyone else. So like if you're in like a different category, you could check out like industrial or commercial, for example, and just get tons of ideas. Like, look at this key knife. Wow, these garage lights did really well at some point. What is this? A welding machine? Wow, things are really changing. But yeah, like I said, guys, any type of category you're interested in, you could just select it on TEMU, and look at overall within the last 30 days, within the last 7 days. If it's staying up on here, like this portable air compressor, it might be worth checking out. But here's the biggest factor, okay? Like if a lot of people are selling something, it doesn't mean it's saturated. The key ingredient to saturation, in my opinion, is when there are no margins left and you see that like how much you could buy it for is very close to how much they're selling it for, if you know what I mean. So like, say you're buying a product for $10 and they're selling it, everyone else is selling it for 15, it's like $5 margin. You're not going to be able to work with that. But for wintertime, like this would have been like such a great product. These heated seat covers, because like a lot of people don't have heated seats. Let's see if we can find a site and see how much money these are doing. Let's see, heated car seat cover. Cozy. Look, these guys have reviews. They're probably doing well. Cozy winners. Let's check them out. Let's go back to my shops and track this one. See how many winning products we can find like in the next 15 minutes. Okay, that's not a Shopify store, but like I guarantee you these guys are just killing it. Reslos. I'm gonna open up a few of these. Like they're running like multiple ads. Like that's usually a pretty good sign that they're doing well. Why doesn't my copy and paste work? Because I'm pasting the wrong site. Let's see here. Yeah, it's not a Shopify site. This looks like a Shopify site, but maybe it's a Chinese site. Who knows? Okay, cool. So it looks like these guys tried to run it. Maybe they didn't do too well. We're going to kind of skip around here, see what else we could look at. Like car stuff, it's good, but like most people buy kind of cheap stuff, in my opinion, for the car. However, there are some products that do really well, like seat covers. Let me show you. That's a great product, in my opinion. So like a lot of people have problems, right? And you want to think of how big an audience is. So like for dogs, you don't want hair in your back seat. And this is a great solution, in my opinion, to fix that problem. And look, this just goes to show, dog seat back covers. These guys are doing like easily on average like $7,000-8,000 days. If you look across here, and all you have to do is look at which ones. Okay, like the hammock one is their best seller here, which is making like a majority of their money. And then let's see here. So if we go back here, let's open up this site. And this site is just nothing special. This is just like a drop shipping site. Obviously, there's no branding on their product, or maybe there is. Looks like that could be photoshopped, but it's not hard to get branding on here. No one really cares what brand is on there. But let's take a look here. $69 to the back. This is the $59 one that seems to be doing well. So we'll hop on to Alibaba. Hammock car seat cover. And here we can get them probably for like, I would say about like $6 to $7, safely to say that. And what are these guys selling them for? $59. So they're like working with like a $50 margin. And then they're trying to upsell you on a few other things like a dog, what is this, like a dog car seat? It like clicks into your car, your seatbelt deal, and then it connects to your dog's leash. That's pretty cool. Is Temu dropshipping good? So like I've done a little bit of research on Temu dropshipping, and they don't like dropshippers, so I wouldn't recommend dropshipping from there, just because imagine getting like a ton of orders, for example, and not being able to fulfill them. However, if you do try it, just be careful. If you go to Reddit/r/Temu dropshipping, this is where I've kind of like gotten some information on people fulfilling orders from here. If you're trying to get orders out from a company, I would just use like CJ Dropshipping or Zendrop, in my opinion. It'll save you more time. You don't have to worry about all of a sudden these guys not shipping stuff out. Like, look, for example, this person is having issues. They're obviously trying to drop ship, and they keep getting their orders canceled, which you don't want to get chargebacks due to that. But it does exist. Temu is not the death of dropshipping, in my opinion. They do have 2-week shipping times, and if you're running a better company, you're providing faster shipping times from the United States, not from China. Even though, yeah, Chinese shipping times could get better, but what quality control do you have on a product coming from China, when especially people can buy a product from even like Amazon and get it within 2 to 3 days? Like, my wife and I were having like this argument. She's like, well, Temu is going to put Amazon or take like a big chunk of Amazon's business. And I'm like, yeah, but how many people actually pay for an Amazon account, want the product in 2 to 3 days, and don't want to wait 2 weeks for it? Quite a few. Let's see what else we can find on here. What interesting categories they have, like kids fashion. Look, what's this? Women's curve and plus size. This is interesting. If you're into clothing, these sales numbers are kind of low though. So that's what I kind of look at, is like I'll look for like this number here, 5.2K, 2.5K, just to get an idea. Like 15K, but we're coming out of winter right now in the spring, so this is not something I would sell. Let's look at women's clothing in general. Okay, like sweatsuits, pantsuits, whatever you call this. This was a hot product this winter. But I don't know, clothing just isn't really my type of niche, even though I know a lot of people make good money doing it, but I just don't have the experience to say like, oh, sizing is going to work out for all these people. Because when I did run clothing, I ran like a Christian clothing brand, and we had like just a lot of sizing issues, because in China, they seem to size things a lot smaller than they actually are compared to like US sizes. So like we were selling these t-shirts and we had to mark them up in sizing, and just like hope that we could figure it out as we were getting returns in. But then we had like an issue because like some shirts would say medium, but people would need a large. And even though they ordered medium, we were sending out larges. Yeah, it was just a mess. I don't recommend doing that. Let's check out patio. And these are all right. Let's see, pet supplies. Oh yeah, dog mats are going to be popping soon. Especially like once we go into summer, people are going to look for those like cooling dog mats. Like they have heated ones for winter time. But like literally all you have to do is like, you see an idea here. You just hop on here, look up dog mats, and start tracking these sites here. Look, comfy pet bed. These guys are small time, but let's see if they're making any money. Let's see, my shops. Let's track this one. Shipping times on Temu are better than like AliExpress, in my opinion. Plus they'll give you like a credit if it doesn't get there in 2 weeks. From my experience, anyhow, like they gave us like a $5 credit because something took longer to get than they said it would. See, yeah, these guys aren't doing like huge sales, but if you track like the main site on here, I'll show you guys the site that is. So like paw.com, these guys kill it. Look at this. Oh, and here's something kind of cool, guys. If you're using Shop Hunter, you could actually now see how many people are tracking a store. So like if you put your own store in here, you'll be able to see how many people are tracking your store on Shop Hunter if you're running it. Usually like the more people are tracking the store, you know, it can mean many different things. It can mean that a lot of people think that might be a good product, or that people haven't discovered that store yet. But anyhow, back to the dog throw blankets or mats, whatever you want to call them. Check out these numbers, guys. This waterproof throw blanket, I think we've showed this one before, but it's doing $97,000 in a month. This orthopedic waterproof blanket, 84,000. And all you have to do to find this one is you just go here, look up dog waterproof blanket. Okay. Let's see if we can find it. So those ones are kind of furry, so I'm going to add in another search term in here. Let's see if we can find it. Let's go back and take a look at it. So let's see here. The big white pup rug. Sometimes you could literally just like enter the brand in here and it'll pop up too. But yeah, we're not having too much luck. Fur dog blanket waterproof. Let's see if we can find it. And that's a great suggestion too. You can always reverse image search these, but like I know like paw.com runs like a pretty big brand, so like most of their images are definitely going to be like unique, and that's why I'm not reverse image searching them. Maybe it's a throw. Fur dog throw. You know, that looks similar to it. Let's see. Yeah, that looks about right, but they just have larger ones. But even at like $394, that's a smaller one. You guys gotta like consider, you know, sizing when you guys are selling these, because like even though this looks really good when you're looking at the margins, for the larger one it might be like around $15. Oh yeah, look, here we go. See? So it's $880, and what is fur.com selling these for? Or paw.com, my bad. Like $129. So there's definitely some margins there on that one. Let's see, pet car seats, for example. Let's check out that one. Epic Companion. Let's see what these guys are doing. Yep, no one's tracking this site yet. So it's going to take a little bit of time to track this one. But they're not so big in my opinion. Let's see, Bulldogology, Pet Solutions. Yeah, like everyone's advertising these seat covers versus these car seats. Let's see. Animals Matter. Man, like here's the deal too, is like when you're tracking sites and you see sites with reviews, these are going to be the better sites to track. Snoozer Pet Products too. Let's check them out as well. See, I'm going to untrack this one. Let's add First Animals Matter. Oh, look at this, guys. This is pretty hot. So these guys are doing like at least, you know, $7,000 a day on pet products. Selling dog beds and car seats. Let's look at their top products here. So like their top selling product is this luxury dog bed right here. And then their second bestseller is the dog car seat. And you can see here, you know, they're making like a majority of their money on just dog beds and car seats. And this would actually like be a good example of a site that you could do like reverse image searches on. So I'll show you guys how to do that real quick. Let's see here, shop all. Let's see. This is not the right site, my bad guys. Where is it? Animals Matter. Here we go. So this is like the main one. So you're just going to click search image with Google. And Google Lens is pretty good. You want to max this out. Sometimes like the window will pop up and it'll be like that. Just max it out like this, guys. And then you're going to look for like AliExpress or Alibaba links. And if it doesn't pop up, you could always click this to bring it up into a new window here. And then click search. Oops. Hold on. There's a better way of doing this. Let's see here. Yes, this is doing good. Find image source. And then type A&D, Alibaba. Yeah, let's go back here. So they might be using custom images, but if you wanted to find this product, it's pretty easy. You might just have to kind of eye it. So you could do like luxury dog bed. I'm kind of going through this quick. I'd take a little bit more time to also look at like other images that might be able to be reverse image searched. Let's see here. There's so many different dog bed styles. Let's go back here and take a look. See if we can find anything that looks generic, like they didn't take the picture. Yeah, it's not going to work. So it's orthopedic too. So like if you're looking for something like this, you're going to look up like orthopedic. Yeah, you might have to go through quite a few pages, guys, to find it. Oh, look, here's that fluffy bed from paw.com. But you just got to take your time, man. Like if you're doing product research and you're trying to source stuff, just because you don't see it right away doesn't mean you're not going to be able to find it. You just got to do some digging. And when you come across it, it's going to be worth some time, worth the time that you put in to do the research. Because if anybody can find it, then that means that you're going to have more competition usually. Not that competition's a bad thing, but, the diamonds in the rough, man. So like the harder some things are, the better the payout on it. So just consider that. But we're going to kind of skip around and look at some other stuff too, just because my time's limited today. I got a haircut appointment I got to run to in a little bit. But let's check out this other store. Yep, that is not Shopify, which is fine. Let's see, Animals Matter. Anyone others? What is this? Keep Doggy Safe. This is ridiculous. Who comes up with these brand names? KeepDoggySafe.com. Oh, I gotta remove some stores. I'm just tracking way too many stores. One of these times I'm gonna have to go through and just like show you guys all the different stores that I've tracked. Maybe we'll do like a YouTube for that sometime. Show you guys all my winning products. Okay, look, when you come across something like this and it says 0 people are tracking it, this means it was tracked at one point. So if we start tracking it right now, it's going to continue tracking it again. But the times on this a month ago, okay, yeah, they might not be doing like pretty good volumes. But I mean, like, come on, this is ridiculous. You got to do a better job. You could literally like have ChatGPT come up with a better name than this. And all you have to do is like say, go to ChatGPT and say, come up with 50 different brand names for a dog brand or dog car seat brand, which I wouldn't do car seat only because like that's too broad and you're like pigeonholing yourself into like having to only sell car seats on here. So like if you're testing a store, like do more of like a niche general store. So like make it about like dogs or pet products. But I think tomorrow I'm gonna hop on too and do some more lives, and we could check out some other stores in Shop Hunter. Before we go, I'm just gonna show you guys like a quick scroll through like some top performing products to give you some ideas. You're welcome to pause and go back and check this out, but these are a lot of products that are doing well. If you're looking for stuff to track, definitely check these guys out. But I really appreciate everyone who showed up today. We didn't post this any Discord chats. I just wanted to keep this kind of a small session just because my time was limited. But if you guys subscribe, like, and get those notifications, I will definitely be on tomorrow. Probably be around the same time. So stay tuned for that. Remember, again, if you guys are showing up late, check out TEMU, go to the best sellers, filter by, 30 days or 7 days, and then do a category search. Find a product, look it up on Google, track these Google stores that show up in the shopping with Shop Hunter, make sure they're doing revenue, and find some winning products, guys. That's the method, simplified. TEMU is a great place. It's like AliExpress. Yeah, check it out. There's a lot of great ideas on here, guys. But we'll chat tomorrow. Looking forward to doing another live product research. We'll find some winning products. And tomorrow, we'll take a look at all of my juicy stores that I've been tracking. Like, I want to give you guys like just a quick sneak peek. Like, look at some of the numbers these guys are doing. But yeah, we'll go into that tomorrow. I don't want to spoil it. But until then, thanks everyone who showed up for the live. I really appreciate all the support. Even though this is a small growing channel, it means a lot to me all the people that are here today. So thanks again, guys. We'll see you tomorrow for more product research and winning products.